Shalom, call Yahawashi, Shalom to the left. This is a follow-up video on a previous video about how Esau is not going to broadcast how the angels look, how the Lord look, how the prophets look. They're not really trying to put that out there. They're going to whitewash stuff until all the way up until the end. They're going to try to keep that covered up. So, and then you got pastors that took these charters. They know the information. They got the 501c3 charters. This is what they're going to be promoting and doing. And keep you entertained and confused. This would be going on. This is the same song. They feel the same way. That's that playground. Look at the baby. The whole baby on the waterfront.
Surely this ain't the Lord's house. Because what? A room full of...
And look, you see what she say? You got the woman pointing out, right? You get that preset. I'm going to go back to the main point. I just want to show exactly what be going on and why people really don't know. And then we try to bring the information to the majority of our people. They want to go up against it. That's how you know who those people were back then. They wanted to kill the prophets and kill the Lord because they was mad because they had the truth. They knew certain information, but they wanted to conform to the society standards at that time and society standards at this time and believe everything Esau said. They don't question that. Now, let me see something real quick. Book of Acts chapter 7, verse 49 says, "Heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, said the Lord? Or what is the place of my rest?" And that's basically the Most High mocking, because people be like, "Oh, this the Lord's house." No, he put the spirit in his prophets. He revealed the secrets to the servants of the prophets. That's what he do. There's a lot of people can't take who be the prophets. They can't grasp the concept like, dang, how this person know all this information? What make them so special? You gotta take that up with the Most High. Now, let me get this other video real quick. I got queued up. Now, so like this ain't a video, it's a clip, but it was another video I seen. I may have a bookmark on my YouTube. I ain't gonna put it up. I just want to get to this part right here. You got all these different so-called extraterrestrials, right? You know, the Book of Corinthians goes into the terrestrial and the extraterrestrial and, different stuff like that, the different vessels. I ain't gonna go all the way into that, but the main point is, you see all these different beings, and this is how you know Esau on that bullshit. They have so-called information on all these beings, but none of them look like us, but they got a sprinkle in something that look like them. What about us? Who for us? See, the Most High for us. A lot of people have to realize that. So the Most High gonna shake shit up to make the earth realize that. Not just our people. We're gonna make the earth realize that we are special people. We are peculiar people. We were set apart from the nations. He ain't choose us because we was more in numbers, like the scripture say. We was his chosen people, chosen lineage. And Esau know that. That's why they fight tooth and nail to try to be the chosen. They want to try to be the ones. And this is what Esau promote right here. Now, when the Lord come back though, let me get this other preset right here. This book of Acts 1-10, it says, "And while they looked steadfastly toward the heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel." It says two men. They ain't say no. Let me go back to that. They ain't say no draconians or no amphibians or no Atlans or no Grays or no. Look at this shit. No MIB. No Janisonians or no Pleiadians or no Moon Eyes, no Mantis, no Tarot. They ain't say none of that. They ain't say no Umites. They say 2 men in white apparel. And then you have different accounts throughout the Apocrypha, right? Because people try to discredit the Apocrypha. It talks about how the angels look when they pop up on the scene. They look young. Even during the time of when Sodom and Gomorrah got wiped out, when Lot was there, when the men showed up, people was familiar with how people looked, so they seen another man that just looked more of a mightier stature or a clean stature. They knew it was something different, and they knew that the Most High had sent him. The Most High ain't sent none of this. This is misinformation to throw people off, and then a lot of people can't grasp this because they'll believe this before you tell them that the angels look like us. And Esau, it ain't all our fault. Esau made you hate yourself. Made you think you was less than. Not like your hair or like your skin tone, the way you talk and all the different stuff, but they make money off everything we do. But the world is going to see. They're going to see like, oh, this how the Lord look. Scriptures mention his feet looking like burned bronze. You burn some bronze, it turns dark. It don't turn like nothing else. You got some people be like, oh, when it's hot, real high, it's white. No, that's some bullshit they want to try to throw out there. That's it. They little narrative they like try to promote. You burn copper, you burn brass or whatever, it turns dark. Nah. Let me see what the precept I want to give. Now you read about the angels. It says, as the likeness of the living creatures, the appearance was like burning coals of fire, and like the appearance of lamps that went up and down among the living creatures, and the fire was bright, and how the fire went forth lightning. And if you look at burning coals, which I made previous videos about it, you can go look it up. A burning coal is black, and you see that fire around it. That would look like a force field or aura, something like that, just for comparison. That's how the Most High designed the angels. And we supposed to be made in this image. So of course they're gonna look similar to us. Not like this. So we'll get one more preset on here at the end of the song. Revelation 1 and 7. And that's why they keep promoting all that space stuff. They're trying to prep people for whatever, either psyop they about to do, and certain events happen in the world. They try to spin something off and say something landed here or whatever. Esau got all type of shit cooked up. When the real event happened though, this is going to take place. He said, behold, he come up with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him, and all kings of the earth shall wail because of him. The reason why they're going to wail, because they're going to realize all this shit by these aliens and grays and all that was cap. They're going to realize that. They're going to see that the Lord, Yahawashi, and the angels that be with him, Michael, alone, leading the charge. They're going to see him. Now, hold on. These look like these people over here that we've been manipulating and exploiting and making money off of and trying to keep low and all that. They say all the kings of the earth going well because of them. Then they're going to realize they fucked up because this is an angelic force. Let me get one preset real quick.